I'm Jenny Rovina. I'm the wife of Dr. Hani Babu. This picture is somewhere there. So he is associate professor in Delhi University. I'm also teaching in Delhi University. So he is the 12th person to be arrested in the Bhima Koregaon case. And first of all, I'll talk about the personal issues. When a person is arrested in your family, everything in your life changes, and it is a struggle after that. It is a very big struggle, especially for children. We have a daughter. She is now in college. When he was arrested, she was in 11th standard. She could not even understand because she was very close to the father. So she had a really difficult time. So we are going through a lot of difficulties, and our life is centered around the court. He is arrested in Bombay, so every 15 days I have to travel by train to Bombay, see him in court, then come back the same day. Then I have to go to college and teach. So life is very difficult for us, as you can imagine. But I want to speak more than that. Still, we are managing, because even in jail, if you see the Bhima Koregaon people, they are reading a lot. Some of them are writing, and we have not been defeated. Okay, if you look at it, by arresting us, they have not crushed us or destroyed us, and we are still fighting. And we will write, and we will think, and we will continue to do everything that they are doing. They are doing exactly that. They are reading much more than all of us inside the prison. Babu says that it is an extended sabbatical for him, because he was in sabbatical. So we are not defeated, but it's very tough. But we are not defeated. I want to say more than that. I want to say more than the personal. I want to say how exactly all of this is happening. First of all, Bhima Koregaon case. What is the Bhima Koregaon case? There was a riot in Bhima Koregaon after the Dalit commemoration of the Bhima Koregaon warfare, and there was this Elgar Parishad which successfully organized various communities. Muslim, Dalit, Bahujan, even Marathas were organized as part of the Elgar Parishad, and they took a position. That Elgar Parishad took a position against fascism, and they took an oath to fight fascism. And when they took that position in 2017, December 31st, the next day there was a riot created in the Bhima Koregaon area by right-wing people. First, right-wing groups were arrested. Sambhaji Bide and Eknath, I forgot the name. These people were arrested in that case. And nothing, they all came out in bail. The people who actually created a riot in Bhima Koregaon came out in bail. Some of them did not even get arrested. And instead, a new charge sheet was framed. If you read the charge sheet, it is like a story. It's like they spoke against the country. They spoke very divisive thing. No evidence, nothing. Okay, when you say that somebody spoke against the country, you have to give some evidence for what did he speak. Even that is not given. It's like some dream they have had, and then they have just told to the police. Based on this charge sheet, first 5 lawyers, intellectuals, academicians, all of these people were arrested, and now they have arrested 16 people in the case. One of them, unfortunately, Father Stan Swami has passed away while in custody, and there are 16 people. If you look at these 16 people, I'm not only speaking, I'm here also representing all the people of Bhima Koregaon. All of them, there is not a single charge against all of them. What is the charge? That they have conspired to do the riots in Bhima Koregaon, or the Elgar Parishad was funded by Maoists. What is the evidence for that? Nothing. The police also has no evidence. The only evidence that is against them, especially look at my husband. He was called to Bombay by the NIA, and he was interrogated 5 days. Okay, so he is supposed to be this terrorist, but he is called to Bombay for 5 days. They interrogate him in the morning, and in the nights they allow him to go to the hotel, and then again he comes back in the next day. And the only thing that the state has against him is that there are documents in his computer which is, what do you say, which proves that he is a Maoist. Okay, this is the only evidence. And what is the crime that you have done? He has not gone to Elgar. He is not part of the Elgar Parishad. He has not gone to Bhima Kore. He did not even know about the issues. We are not from Maharashtra. We are from Kerala. We don't even know about the local issues there. But it seems he is part of the opposing riots. And finding documents in your computer is like finding a gun in your house. We did not know this. We could not understand that how can somebody put somebody in prison through some papers found in the computer. Then the lawyer explained to us that it is like finding a gun in your house. If you find a gun, if the police finds a gun in your house, that means you are implicated. You have to prove that I didn't bring the gun here. But if you find a gun if the police finds a gun in your house, they put it in a cover, seal it, and keep it safely. But when you find a computer from a house, you can't take it like you take a gun. There are some protocols. There are international protocols that you follow when you seize, electronic devices. None of these protocols were followed. They took this. They came to our house. First, they raided our house months before the arrest. They raided our house and they took this evidence of the hard drive, and they have taken it just like a gun or anything else, and without giving, following hash value. We did not know what is hash value at that time. And based on those documents, my husband is supposed to be a terrorist now. Okay, he is an ordinary English professor in Delhi University, and his field of what he was working on within Delhi University is two things. One is language, because he is a linguist. He was working on language. He was looking at in Hindi, looking at hegemony of certain languages, and he was also looking at reservations. He was somebody he's from the OBC Muslim community. So both of us come from marginalized communities. So when we came to the university, we found 10 years back, we found the university as not having reservations, very problematic. So he is somebody who constantly went even for court cases. When Babu came to the university, there were two different forms for SC/ST and for other candidate. The application form that SC/ST students had to fill was different from the general. It was very bad. And people belonging to SC/ST categories had to come to Delhi and apply for, if they wanted to apply, they would have to bring their caste certificate and apply. For other general candidates, it was all given online. So Babu is somebody who gave a case against this. He gave a case working with the non-teaching staff on the university, and he got that was changed. And he also was constantly, as an OBC Muslim, he was also constantly working for reservation. He created the OBC Teachers Association in Delhi University. And again, they went for case regarding that. Many teachers, OBC teachers from all over India had done this. So such a person, and he was also working on language. His classes on language, even today somebody was telling me, it seems the people used to sit on the floor. He never told us at home that, so many people come to my classes. We didn't know that. After he got arrested, we came to, it seems it was so crowded. Such a teacher, such an activist, such a person who was, intervening in the university in a very, the right manner that we all should be doing, has now been silenced. That is what the state is wanting to do. And not only that, through you, see, every person in Bhima Koregaon is like that. You can see Rona Wilson, Vernon Gonsalves, Sudhir Davle. He was running a very, very radical Dalit magazine. He was working on Dalit issue. He worked on Chundu, the OBC Dalit conflict. I forgot the name. Which Anand Kaltumade also written a book on it, no? What is it? Khairlanji. Yeah, they are the ones who brought. Sudhir Davle is the one. When I didn't know this. After now he's the one who brought Khairlanji issue to. They worked so many months to bring the issue also outside. Okay, after going to Bombay, meeting these people, we are getting to know. So others, Sudha Bharadwaj, she has worked with Adivasis, and this is what Saroj also was saying. 27,000 to 30,000 Adivasis are in jail under UAPA and blamed for being Maoist. Okay, so now what has happened in Bhima Koregaon is this what has been going on with Adivasis and Dalits have extended into the middle class activist sphere, and they have started using electronic devices also. It is really a very frightening situation. It is not a personal thing only for me and my family. It is very much like that, but it is also for all of us, because by using these symbolic arrests, for example, you can silence not only that person, their work, but you also hold them as a fear. Okay, there is this culture of fear that is spreading. So when we talk to these people in jail also and others, what is important is that we should not have this fear. Okay, we should not have this fear. We should keep fighting for justice, and we should bring these people out and make them integral part of society again. But at the same time, all of us should be ready to go to jail. All of us should continue with this, because if that is the weapon they are using against us, we should give the message that we are not afraid and we will not be destroyed and we will fight back. This is what I want to say.
सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे YouTube चैनल को और बने रहें हमारे साथ।